Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Tonight will be the Apex Online Racing F1 2017 PC F5 Round 14, the Singapore Grand Prix. Tonight we have quite a bit of no-shows, although they are all informed, so they won't be in trouble. But as a result of that, we will only have 11 drivers competing today at the very difficult Singapore track. So it's going to be interesting to see how many people will see the finish line. So if you survive, you'll probably get some decent points today. So let's have a look at the standings right now. As you can see at the moment, El Sonny still on top on 196 points. Trailed by Smash with 177 points, so that's 19 points between those two at the moment. But we still have 6 races to go, so everything's possible. Further down the order, we have Dragonbone in 3rd, Scotch Tape in 4th, and Aladar in 5th. And obviously the rest of the order you can see on the screen. Jerry only with us for one race and unfortunately crashed out last time, so we'll hope for better luck from him this time round. And yeah, let's I'll just have a look if there's anything I need to know on the pages or so. Nope, we should be good to go. So let's switch to the game, and I'll put the Discord guys in again, so you can hear what the drivers are saying.
How's the weather looking?
Dry.
What a shame.
Fuck.
Excuse me? There might be children in my audience, underage
Sorry,
people.
frick.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
No, I don't really care. If there's children watching, it's already past 8, so you might want to go to bed now.
Worst things in a couple words.
Yes, indeed. All right, that's the first 2 cars going onto their outlaps, and who's that? That's El Sonny will be the first, and Trumper right behind him. So there he is, El Sonny, and Trumper in the Toro Rosso in the back there. And set up my camera and everything here. Alrighty then. So it's probably going to be quite a long race tonight. It's just the nature of the Singapore track. Not the highest average speeds around here, but still a full 50% race. Obviously, Monaco is even slower, but they don't do the full race distance there, kilometer-wise. So Singapore is usually one of the longest tracks. So with the 50% race format we have tonight, we can expect around close to 1 hour of racing action. Probably something like 50 or 55-ish, I'd guess. Also depending on the weather. Obviously if we have rain it could be over an hour, but as we have already heard by the drivers in the chat, it should be a dry race. But you never know. As we have a yellow flag, well that's probably just someone letting someone else go through. As Sonny now starts his flying lap with open DRS. Ooh, that was quite a bit of oversteer there. So who else? Dazioz is now starting his flying lap, as will be Kriastein. Obviously, oh, Trumper seems to be lagging quite a bit there. So we'll see how that pans out right there. So switch back to El Sonny, who's in the Singapore Sling, and across the Anderson Bridge right here. Into this very slow hairpin, which is difficult to break into, but very important to get a good exit out for this straight right here. Again, a bit of tail action from Sonny. Oops, that was not intended. Alright, let's see what's Sonny's first benchmark of the night. It's a 137.9. It's already quite solid, but I'm pretty sure you can go faster than that. So we should see a slightly faster time than that, I'd guess. So where's the rest of the guys? Where's Dazzy? Where's Kriestein? They're coming into the last corner now. Oh, Dazzy cut the corner there. I'm not sure if he'll get that time. And no, he doesn't. That was a corner cut. Too much there. As Kriestein said, it's a 138.7. So who else is on flying like Cameron waiting? So he's probably only doing one fast lap. That's Trumper with a 141.4. So he must have some problems, as Aladar sets a 38.5 and Smasher 38 flat. So only 1/10 between the two championship rivals at the moment. Let's see, Armadera is in the last sector now. As who's that? Helmetless Stig with a 140.5, Rage Sky with a 139.9. And Armadera sets a 140.196. And AOR Ghost, also new tonight with his first race, and he doesn't set a lap time, so he must have haven't validated his race, his lap. Sorry. So Ghost, new to AOR, to sim racing in general. Just wishing you all a warm welcome from me, and I hope from everyone watching. As far as I know, he's from the Czech Republic, near Prague, I think he said. So I think we don't have someone from the Czech Republic so far. So again, a new nationality added to the mix. Always good to see people from different countries coming together. And Cameron is still at the pits, so he will only do one flying lap, I guess. As there's only a little more than 5 minutes to go, as the first cars are now coming back into the pit lane. So that's Trumper in the pits. That's Helmetless Stig coming into the pits. And the last cars now on their cooldown lap. And I guess one of the first ones to go out should be Trumper, if he continues his scheme of going out very early. You can see at the moment it's a very busy pit lane. Where's Ghost? Oh, he smashed into the pit wall actually, so he might want to practice that for the race. And I can see a Ferrari going out. But is he the first one who will make it out of the pits? Yes, he is. So Dazios will start the second round of lap times. Just be back in a second. I just got a message from one of the drivers. Just have to check something, because he might need an invite. So just to inform you guys what's going on in the background, I just got a message from Armadera. That his recording crashed. And as far as I understood, he has to restart his game if he wants to restart his recording. But he probably won't be able to rejoin the lobby. So he'll have to go without go without recording. Sorry, that's just sometimes how it is. Just still having a look if I can send invites somehow, but not really. So Dazios starts his flying lap. As hopefully Sauber gets out of the way there. Yellow flag in sector 3. I guess that's just someone moving out of the way or something. Helmetless Stick retired from the session as he missed some breaking point. I can't see where that is though. And El Sonny will start his flying lap now. So let's go on board with possibly a pole time. Let's have a look. Down the front straight. 8th gear down to 4th. The left, right, left. Another 2 downshifts. And this small first straight, then a really fast right-hander. Need to use all the space that is available there. Coming down the main straight now. Hard braking into here. Slight lock up from Sonny there on the left front. Now coming down into the Singapore sling. Which used to be a left-right-left chicane, but that was a bit of a ramp for the F1 car, so now it's just a left-hand turn over the old Anderson Bridge. That was maybe a bit wide from Sonny and a bit too much of oversteer on exit there. So that will have hurt his time a bit. As we have run out of time. And Cameron doesn't set a time. So he'll start probably last. We'll have to wait and see. Sonny goes through the small tunnel and into the last chicane here. And what is the time that he sets? Smash sets a 1:37.5 and Sonny goes faster with a 1:37.4. Incredible times from those two guys. As usual, they are bang on the pace, and it's pretty close as usual. 1.5 tenths around Singapore is not much. As Alada, oh, he cut that last corner quite a bit, so yeah, no improvement from him there. That's Kriestein in the back, and he goes past Alada with 1:38 flat. Who's that? That's Armadera, I think it was. Yes, with a 139.2. Puts himself in 5th for the moment. Where's the rest? Dazios has already completed his lap, but Trump is still on flying lap. So, where can he put himself? Open the DRS, and it's P7 for him. That was a fast qualifying session. So we have El Sonny on pole. Then we have AOR Smash. And I need to check something. Could somebody make a screenshot, please?
Already advanced.
I have it on my recording.
Yeah, thanks.
I have a screenshot.
Thank you. Alright, I'll be right back in a second.
I'm ready when everyone else is.
Alright. I'm also ready if those guys are. Good luck and have fun, everyone. And I'll now mute Discord. Alright, everything's set. So we're just waiting for everyone to get ready. And then we'll get straight into the action. Two lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. And Terminal Stig already got a drive-through penalty for jump start. As he then gets a bad start. Sonny can stay in front of Smash. Aladar, Kriastein having a little bit of a ding-dong battle there. And Aladar now in 3rd. Kriastein also now lost a place to Armadera there. And Tramper lost a spot. One spot. As they're having quite a scrap there in the back down. That's, I think, Stig, who's really lighting up his rear tyres. As Cameron now makes his way forward. Dazios makes up a place there, moves into P8, and El Sonny lost quite some time. El Sonny's dropped down to 3rd now. Couldn't see what happened there, but now he's got Aladar in front of him, and yes, Smash with the advantage right there. So let's get the camera right, and that's Aladar with the mistake there, and Sonny's back into 2nd, but he now already has more than 2 seconds of a gap to Smash ahead of him. That's Raider and Ghost swapping positions there. There's quite a few people cutting the corner there, as we could see from the camera. And just having a look, everyone is on the ultra soft tires for the moment. Sorry. And Smash obviously with the first fast lap of the race. And who's that? That is Kriastein going for a move on Aladar. Well, Aladar holds on to it for the moment. So Those camera angles are a bit weird, I have to be honest. And that's Aladar making move on Armadera. Oh, I think there was a bit of contact there. Aladar's on the outside and runs wide. Will he now lose a spot to Kriestein? Oh, he's still on the inside and he pushes. He nearly pushes Armadera into the wall there. There's a really big ding-dong battle. I think there's another bit of contact between Kriestein and Aladar there. Aladar now find themselves on P5 and on the outside. And now Raiders tries to get into the mix there. He's on the outside though now. So, yeah, that was not really an overtaking spot. Although he, I think he tries a different line. Or no, he just outbroke himself there into that hairpin. So, a bit of scrapping going on here. So, let's try to sort ourselves. We have Smash, who already has a 3.5 second lead towards Sonny. Then we have Armadera in third. And behind him, this huge, this battle train we have with Kriestein, Aladar, Raider. Yeah, I'd say up to there for the moment. And then behind them we have Ghost, Dazios, Cameron, and Trumper. And Stig has a 40-second... oh yeah, he had his drive-through penalty, so obviously he's now quite a bit behind. As Kriestein has to defend from Aladar there, but he messes up the second part of the first set of corners. And now he has to defend from Raider. He was on the outside. Can he make that move stick? Oh, look how close it is. I'm just going to switch onto the onboard camera there from Raider's perspective, who's right behind Kriestein there. So now having a look round the outside. There is space there, but yeah, he outbroke himself, so we'll have to fall back and let Kriestein have that position, otherwise it would be an illegal overtake, as he gets a bit of oversteer there. And Helmet Sticks gets a 5-second stop and go for speeding in the pits. Oh dear. That's his race pretty much ruined very early on. And is he just serving his penalty, or is he actually pitting? I think it's just serving his penalty. So yeah, very tough luck for Stig, who's now already over a minute behind after only 3 laps. Alright, looking into our battles here, we have still Armadera and Aladar for P3 at the moment. And behind them we have Kriestein and Raider battling for P5. And then for P7, oh look, we have quite a trainer. Oh, that's Ghost. I think he's hit the wall there. And Dazios was having a look up the inside, but thought different of it. So he'll try a different spot, but we have essentially a 4-car train here, and Dazios gets a very good run off the last corner there. It's now on the inside in turn 1. Cameron's also behind them, waiting maybe for a possibility. As Ghost spins Dazios into the wall there. That's definitely gonna be a Stewart's inquiry, if I haven't ever seen one. And Cameron, as I said, is third one in the party who's got the advantage of that situation right there. So yeah, Cameron just bid his time, was patient, and just waited for something to happen and the gap to open, and well, the two crashed, and here he is in P7. Oop, that was Aladar in the front of the shot there, going a bit sideways. So he's really putting pressure on Armadera here. Who had a good start, must say, already 2 positions up. Only one that had a better start was obviously Cameron, who's already 3 positions up, and Ghost gets a 3-second time penalty on lap 4. So he'll have to watch out that that doesn't continue like at that pace. Let's put it like that, because otherwise that would obviously sum up to quite some margin if you always get 3 seconds. So Ghost probably I thought he would go into the pits because he had that damage. Dazios still looks quite fine, to be honest. So Doesn't look they had too much damage from that incident, but obviously they lost a lot of time there. Having a look up the field again. Oh, here we have Kriosstein and Raider. They're still battling for the position. Oh, yeah, that's Stasi in the pits right there. So, new set of Inters. Ultrasofts right there. And that should be a nose change, but unfortunately the camera doesn't want to show that. And having a look at the front of the field, Smash still manages to pull out a gap on Sonny. If we have a quick look at the standings, we can see 19 points between those two at the moment. So that would be 12 after this race if standings stay unchanged as they are at the moment, and stick with a 3-second time penalty. So his race not changing to the better, is it? As he's still in last by quite a bit. Although he's starting to be joined by Dazios and Ghost down there. So. Ooh, that was quite a big cut from Sonny. So I bet he got a warning for that one. Now, where are our battles? Aladar falling back a little bit. It's about a good part of a second between those two at the moment. But Kriosstein and Raider are still very close. As Raider, I think, is starting to feel the effects of worn rear tires. Let's switch to the onboard here. And you can see he and Kriosstein don't have the best connection. That's what that icon up there means. So he'll be aware to not go too close side by side or in front or behind each other, to not be involved in a lag incident. That's really the last thing you want. And a nice helicopter shot here of them going over the Anderson Bridge, where Massa had his incredible save / overtake in a few years ago. Let's put it that way, because I'm not quite sure which year it was. It was 2012 or something. So we've got the race settling in at the moment. Got our closest battle right here between those two. And I think Raider nearly ran into the back of Kriosstein there. At least it looked like that's Aladar with a 3-second time penalty. So, as usual, everybody collecting them like their bonus points, which they are not, but oh well, it's F5, so it happens. Switch to the onboard shot here on Raider. As I cheekily go for a drink. And although that looked like Raider would run into the back of Kriosstein, but luckily didn't. So maybe Kriosstein weakness here towards Raider is breaking points. So I mean, Raider is in a Red Bull, so maybe you could do like a Daniel Ricciardo late braking something on Kriosstein. Oh, which he does! But doesn't prevail. But yeah, that's just what I meant. If you're behind your opponent for a few laps, you have to study where your strengths and maybe weaknesses are towards your opponent. And if you can see some sort of weakness, like what I just said, that you could see that Raider always nearly running to the back of Kriosstein because Kriosstein brakes earlier than Raider. I mean, you have to use it to advantage from Raider's perspective. So use your late braking to maybe surprise Kriestein. Get an overtake done. That's Ghost with a 3-second time penalty, by the way. Look how close they are. And Stig is in the pits again and is already a lap down. Not sure what that was about, maybe front wing or something. Switching back to this midfield battle for P5. Incredible to say that P5 is midfield, but is with this field size of field size? I don't know. Misa can't English, I'm sorry. And we can see Cameron seems to be closing up onto this battle, so maybe sooner than expected we'll see a three-way battle for P5. So that will make things definitely a bit more interesting. Oh, and that's Raider in the wall there. Missed his braking point coming into the tunnel. And yeah, that's him out of contest for P5 for the moment. And he has quite severe front wing damage, so he'll have to come into the pits now. Maybe switch of strategy. It's lap 9, so if he goes into the soft tires now, maybe he should be able to go to the end of the race. Obviously, he will still lose probably around about 5-6 seconds for the wing change. Now he goes on to super soft. So is he going to do a 2-stop, or is he confident that they will last to the end? I'm not quite sure on tyre wear, though I think Singapore's not really too bad, but it's a long race, so we'll have to wait and see what happens to Raider at this point. So let's have a look at our current order. In P1, pretty lonely at the moment is Smash in the McLaren. In P2, more than 7 seconds behind now. Only on lap 9, by the way, is Sonny. P3, quite a bit back there is Armadera. So, ooh, Sonny coming in for his first pit stop. I just saw that in the background. So let's see. Does he have penalty? Ooh, no. If you look at the front left there, he's actually missing part of his front wing. Yeah, it's going to be changed. Ooh, that's not very good for our championship leader, then, is it? He's going to fall back quite a bit there. And he's going on to the super softs as well as Raider did. So that's Trumper, I think. That just went to the shot there, and Stig, who is already a lap down. So it's I'm interested to see whether the super softs will go to the end, or if those guys have to do a 2-stop now. But yeah, that's all considering they don't crash into a wall again. And I'm still having an eye on Cameron here. He's now about a second away from Kriestein, so still closing in. Which is a quite incredible effort, considering he started 10th, so that's already 5 positions up. That's basically half the field. And smashes in the pits. Although his front wing seems to still be in one piece. So he'll have a regular pit stop onto the super softs. So that seems to be the strategy for today, to go into the super softs. But as I already said, I'm not sure whether that is the only stop of the race. And where will he find himself as he nearly cuts over the pit wall? It's in P4 behind this kind of train, so he'll have to hope that they'll pit this lap. Otherwise he will lose time. Which makes Aladar the leader, by the way. So, Aladar picking up a few leading kilometers. That's Sonny going around the outside of Trumper there, although he did cut around the corner a bit, but yeah, I think it should be fine when the move was already done. And what was that? I think Trumper's lagging really bad, and that Stig is now running into the back of him. Oh, and again. I'm just gonna switch to Discord. Is Trumper also lagging on your guy's screen?
No.
Because he is on mine, and because of the lags, this helmetless Stig basically just ran him over.
And I'm dead.
Was he lagging on your screen?
He was just driving very slowly.
Alright. Because on my screen he seems to be like jumping about sometimes. And it just looked as if he just stopped for half a second and he just blew up.
It's lagging very much for me.
Alright.
I get heart attack whenever I get lag. You'll see it on replay.
Alright, so Trumper is actually having lag issues, as Stig is now out of the race, but he was really in shot for points anyway, but was holding on bravely for 12 laps. So everyone who finishes now will receive points, essentially. Well, let's have a look. Smash has made his way into P1 again, and Cameron at the moment closely behind in second. And who was he battling? Was it Kriestein? No, Kriestein wasn't in the pits, was he? Oh, he was. Yeah. I'm already getting the pit stop info bug thingy, whatever you want to call it. So Kriestein was in the pits, but doesn't show on the board, as was Armadera. And I guess Cameron's going to come in soon, though he has continued for this lap. Dazios still has to do a stop, and Ghost has to do a stop. So they're going into their stints quite a bit. Just going to stay with Cameron for the moment and see if he drives into the pits on this lap, because he was close to Kriestein, but he now obviously has the undercut on Cameron. Oh, and that's a crash from Cameron. He hit the outside, or the really the inside, because it's a right bend on the Anderson Bridge, and he has lost quite a bit of time there. Let's have a look, maybe on onboard, if we can see any front wing damage. Can't see any so far, but not really sure how precise the game is with showing me the actual damage. And he lets Sonny through there. So I guess he probably has damage. And he'll definitely be pitting now. I'll see all those little mistakes hurt very much on this Singapore street circuit. Sonny sets a new fastest lap of 141.3. So let's watch Cameron's pit stop now. And there's no front wing change. So damage probably wasn't too bad. Although for some reason he was held very long. Or maybe just stalled it on the exit there. And he goes into the soft tires. So either Cameron is on a very weird strategy and chose the hard tires, harder tires for some reason, as he hits the wall on the pit exit. That's definitely not his. He'll definitely want to forget that lap. Or the others are on a two-stop strategy and he isn't. So where is Ghost? He's on the back straight at the moment. So I'll just wait to see if he pits or not. Ooh, that was quite a tank slap. He just kept it out of the walls there. And that corner cut got himself another 3-second penalty right there. So yeah, his tyres were probably at the end of their lifespan. And he should be coming to the pits now. Smash with a new fast lap of 141.1. No, he stays out. Right, interesting. Not sure if that's the right strategy though. Although he might already have been in the pits, considering how far back he is, so we'll have to wait and see. And Aladar has caught up to the back of Kriestein right here. Or did he drop? Oh, sometimes can't remember what guys were. Anywho, we'll just concentrate on the fact that we have this battle on hand for P4 is now that Kriestein is in. And ooh, that was quite a tank slapper from Aladar there. Nearly hit the inside wall on that exit. So that cost him quite a bit of time to Kriestein, as you can see. Well, he's still close enough for DRS. Cameron got a 3-second time penalty for probably for corner cut or track extending. It's a bit unusual for him. I've come to know him as a pretty consistent driver, I'd say. But yeah, updating those walls is probably a bit out of rhythm there. And Cameron now in 7th, by the way, after battling for P5, which is probably now P4. So yeah, that's 18-ish seconds that cost him. And smash with a new fast lap, 141.0. That was Aladar with quite a bit of oversteer on entry. And nearly lost it there, but managed to hold on to it. You'll have to watch out for that, because with that oversteer you heat up the rear tyres, you lose grip, and as you can see there, and then you get even more oversteer, and then the tyres heat up more, and it's just a circle you can't escape, or let's say it's difficult to escape. And now he lost quite a bit of time there to Kriestein, although Aladar seems to be the quicker one of the two. Ooh, that's Raider with a track limit penalty. Oh, did he cut into the pit entry or what happened? Oh, I don't know. But at least he can serve it straight away. And he goes into the ultra softs. That can't be his last pit stop. Either he's doing another stop, or the game is fooling me again and showing the wrong tires, because he can't do 15 laps on those. Oh, he's got the Christmas light tires. If you watch closely, they switch between purple and red. So yeah, that's it's not a bug, it's a feature from F1 2017. So I'll just check the race director, but I guess it's on super softs. Where is he? Down there? Here he is. Let's get back to the battle here for P4, which now again is a battle, since Alada has again caught up with Kriestein. But he needs to be more careful with his rear tyres if he wants to have a chance to get past Kriestein. And also he needs to watch out for his tyres as well, obviously, because we're only halfway through the race so far, as I start to lose my English and my voice. Oh, that was really close. Actually having a look up the inside. But that didn't work from there. It's not really an overtaking spot anyway. Yeah, has to be careful that doesn't become impatient. And he's going around the outside. That's surely not an overtaking spot. And Kriestein holds. Oh, that was quite a bit of lag there for me. I don't know if that was as scary on their screen as it was on mine. As Dazios is in the pits and has put on another set of super softs, and Raider just passes him there. So let's switch back to this battle. At the moment, Kriestein can still hold on to that position. But the question is, for how long? And now really putting the pressure on him, doing less mistakes than in the first attempt. Now coming through the last corner, you can see he's right up his gearbox with the DRS and the slipstream. Surely this is going to be an attack. He's on the inside, braking really late. Kriestein a bit off the track there, and Aladar makes the move stick for now, but he has to watch out. Next straight is coming up, and Kriestein taking a wider line there. Get a good exit, but get some oversteer. Still right behind. Can he do a counter move? Tries it round the outside, but Aladar shuts the door on him there. And for the moment, Aladar can hold on to this position. Now is the question, can he build up a gap to break that 1 second DRS window towards Kriestein? So 19 laps into the Grand Prix. Let's have a look at our order at the moment. Smash still in first with a very comfortable gap to Sonny in second. Armadera, the second Haas, in P3 as Rayleigh gets a 3-second time penalty. And yes, I'll say that every time to point it out that you guys are corner cutting cheaters. Nah, I'm just joking. Continuing, Aladar in P4. Also quite a big gap there. And he's now pulling away from Ooh, Elsoni got a 3-second time penalty, by the way. So, one of the leaders that got caught out there. Then another pretty big gap to Cameron in 6th. He could be further up the road, but obviously hit the wall on the bridge, and yeah, lost quite some time there, but he is on a 1-stop, and I'm pretty sure the others aren't, so maybe he can make his way up the field with that strategy. So here's a very interesting camera shot of Trumper, who's in 7th at the moment. Raider Sky in 8th. What? 8? No, he didn't eat something. He's in 8th. That's what I wanted to say. And Dazio's now closing up on him. And Raider was the one who whose tires are broken for me. So they're both on super softs for this battle. And then quite a bit back. There you are, Ghost. But it is his first race. Singapore's not easy. So he's still bravely holding on onto his car. Not really to position because he doesn't have anything to lose, but it still has to drive another 11 laps, and that was, I think, Trump in the background there. Ooh, oh, that's Raider in the wall. Oh dear. Did Dazios and Raider come together is the question. Dazios continuing, and Raider has left the session. That's him out of the race. Ah, what a shame. They couldn't see what happened there. But yeah, that's him out of the race. Shame indeed. So, with that incident and Raider out, it's gone a bit quiet now in the field, not gonna lie. That's what happens with a grid as small as we have today. I think that's the smallest we've had all season, 11 cars. I think smallest we had before that was like 12 or so. Armadera coming into the pits for what should be a second stop, I think. What tyres is he going on though? It's 10 laps to go, so I think he could do super softs, ultra softs, but he opted for the supers. Probably the better race tyres, to be honest. That's Alada and Kriestein through. So Armadera will rejoin in P5 for the moment. So, although he had his bad moments in this race, definitely the biggest gain so far is for Cameron, who's up by 4 positions compared to his starting position. And obviously the ones was bad luck so far are Raider and Stig, who are out of the race. And Song is in the pits. Just saw that, and he also got Christmas light tyres, I think. So I'll just have a quick look And Sonny actually is on the Ultra Softs. So that's interesting to see. And now Smash actually has a 40-second lead. It's incredible. So have to wait and see what Smash does, but I suppose he'll also come into the pits again. I'll have an eye out on the pit stops, and as I say that, that's Trumper coming in for his what should be second stop of the day, I think. And he puts on the Ultra Softs as Smash gets a 3-second time penalty as well. So not too many today who get spared of penalties. And Trumper comes out of the pits in P8. But obviously there are still some people who will have another I'm still trying to find my words. Trying to find out how to English. As I wanted to say, there's still some people who will have to do another stop. So we'll see where everyone ends up. And Sonny with another 3-second penalty. Why you do this? It's embarrassing for you and the team. I'd like to show some more action, but there's not much to show at the moment. Sorry for that, but that's just how it is. Sometimes we've had more interesting and less interesting races. I think the best ones I have covered so far. Not necessarily on this channel, only one of them, but most ooh, that's Ghost out! Where did he crash? That looks like his right rear tire has gone. Where is that? Ah, what a shame, Ghost. You were doing so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit the wall on the exit there and then spun round. I think it's probably in the middle sector, not really sure. So Ghost is the next casualty of this race, unfortunately. Bad luck for him. But yeah, that's just how things go sometimes. And Smash still staying out. I'm not sure if he's trying to go to the end on those tires, which would be pretty incredible. Although he doesn't really have to, he has 35 seconds over lead, so could easily do another stop. So Dazios there, who's about to get lapped. So let's have a look. So Smash is staying out. So although I thought he would come to the pits, he still hasn't. Sonny already was in the pits. Aladar only has one pit stop, but maybe he's staying out as well. Kriestein definitely was in the pits, but it's not showing, as well as Armadera and Cameron and Dazios. It's just the way the game is. And Trumper cutting the corner there to let Sonny through, alright. So getting out of the way there to let Sonny set new fastest lap with a 1:39.4. Armadera is closing up to Kriestein. Obviously Armadera on fresher tyres than Kriestein is. He's not quite in DRS range yet, as you can see. His rear wing was closed on the start-finish straight. And I don't know when that came in. Well, I definitely saw it pretty late. And that's Maxo43. Good evening and thank you for watching. And he says Smash says that he will come to the end with these tyres. So, alright. Good for him then. As usual, Smash seems to have some magic super soft tyres that others don't have access to, because he tends to extend them quite a bit. And I don't know what that wiggle was. Maybe he is listening to the stream. I'm not sure about that. Scotch tape says Smash and Sonny in front. What a surprise. Yeah, it isn't, is it? But you might want to have a look at the gap, actually. And I think Smash is bored. He has to have the stream running, otherwise he wouldn't be doing silly stuff. So I'll just switch to someone else then, won't I? Okay, Maxu's Smash's brother, so again, welcome to everyone who's watching. And yeah, that's Armadera caught up to the back of Kriestein there. And he can now open his wing, which is not showing on the game. Already had that bug 2 races ago or so.
How's it going?
And that's, I think, Sonny. Was it Sonny or who was it? Someone was urging Dazzy to get out of the way. I think that's Smash. Yes, it is. So, Dazzy not moving out of the way as quickly as Smash would have wished, but on the other hand, come on, he has a half a minute lead, so. Smash as a crew chief now? I don't know. Maybe. You'd have to ask McLaren for that, I guess. And Armadera has now dropped back a bit to Kriestein, but probably just a small slide or something. It can happen easily on this track, as we have seen. So another small viewer information. Current standings at the moment: Smash in P1 with a big lead, 27 seconds to El Sonny, who is in second. Our two championship rivals, as it stands for the moment, Smash would gain 7 points on Sonny and reduce the gap between those two to 12 points. Then with Aladdin third in the Sauber, having a quite lonely race for the moment. And Kriestein in 4th and Armadera close behind in 5th. Cameron in the Forsythia in 6th, who is doing the one stop on Ultra Softs and Softs. Then Dazios in the Ferrari in P7 and Trumpet in P8. Yeah, Scotch Dave. Cameron didn't bottle it in the on the first lap. He bottled it somewhere in between. But at least he's still in the race, yes. I have to admit, when AOR official site posted something about name a driver who's likely to bottle it on the first lap, I have to admit I wrote Cameron's name down. I'm sorry, Cameron. I love you. No offense, bro. Oh yes, it's good to see him actually. I'm not going to jinx it, but it's looking good for the moment. Let's put it that way. let's focus more on the battle here we have on hand. Armadera now right behind Kriestein. And in general, Kriestein being involved in quite a bit of battling this race, so he probably isn't bored. That was some sort of lag there. Thank for the ghosting system. You see Armadera has a good run up. He is trying to go around the outside. And I get a silly weird camera. But he makes it stick for the moment. But Kriestein now has the advantage of DRS, but no, he gets that understeer from the dirt here and it actually hits the outside wall. Although it looked like he didn't lose any of his front wing, but that definitely destroyed his run down this straight and his chances of making a move back at Armadera for P4 there. So now he'll probably won't get another chance since Armadera is on fresher tyres and should be pulling away quite quickly now. So let's have a look. Where is Smash? He is in the second sector now. So it's 2.5 laps to go for him. Coming to the end of the race now. You can just see how quickly Armadera is getting away from Kriestein here. Due to the advantage of the fresher tyres. But I'm not sure if that was really worth it, as Aladar gets a 3-second time penalty there. Since he was in third before he stopped, so that was maybe not the best strategy. So maybe a one stop, even if it's on the soft tires, might have been the better choice here, since you can see that Smash can do it. And Cameron, although he was on the harder tyres, still gained, even though he had that mistake towards the middle of the race. Yes, Scotch Tape, Sonny did indeed do 2 stops. I know I have the stops there on the left on that info screen, but that's not always correct. But yeah, Sonny did 2 stops, ultra soft, super soft, ultra soft, and yeah, maybe he just had higher tyre than Smash, which is interesting because Smash is that that much faster though. But you can see Smash already lost 18 seconds on that last stint, so Smash is going really slow, but seems to be possible. Kriestein got a 3-second time penalty there. Just having a look at how Smash is driving. He's not really conservative, is he? Quite aggressive still on the pedals, and maybe a bit softer on the wheel work. Still going fast, but he's going in on a safe-ish basis. Let's put it that way. But it's definitely not creeping home, not. Good evening, Ghosts. Good to see you in the chat as well. And yeah, we're doing quite alright for the first race, but yeah, just a shame you got caught out there. I couldn't quite see where that was, but I just could see was some left hand turn, and I guess he probably hit the outside wall there and spun with 3 tires on the car. That's at least how it looks, or how it looked. Sorry. Well, it's good to see everyone coming to the chat if they have finished the race, and just tell a bit what happened out of their perspective. It's always interesting to hear, definitely. And I just want to say that we are on the last lap of the race by now. So, any battles anywhere? That's Cameron, I think. Getting closer to Kriestein, but yeah, he's not going to be catching about 2.5 seconds to Kriestein, unless obviously Kriestein has more penalties than Cameron. So you'll have to have an eye on penalties coming to the end of this race. So let's see, US smash. There he is, going around the final corner to win the Singapore Grand Prix. Congratulations to Smash, who reduces the gap between him and Sonny at the top of the table. So, where is Sonny? There he is, going around the last corner while the fireworks are already up in the air, and he crashes across the line to finish in P2 there. Aladar will have to wait quite a bit for him there, looking at that gap. I'll get to that in a minute, Ghost, after the race, if you wouldn't mind. Just watch the end of the race now. Aladar in P3 for the Singapore Grand Prix. Not sure what his best position was so far, but he definitely should be happy with that. As Armadera gets P3 due to penalties from Aladar, as I just said that. So in the end, Armadera does manage P3. And that race was over quite quickly now. Just wanted to see some guys coming over the line, but oh well. So here are the final standings, everyone. In a bit.
Good job, everybody.
And yeah,
congrats.
exceptional race from.
I got a 5-second stop go on the last lap for doing one warning worth corner cut,
Yay!
which is pretty fun.
Alright, that's interesting. So that explains why Armadera got... Was it Armadera? I think, yeah. Who got 3rd in the end.
Congrats, my Slovakian brother.
So, I'm just gonna
Thanks.
take the screenshots here. Number 1. Hello. Number 2. So, final standings. Smash wins the race with Sonia second. So, gap between those two.
Bye-bye.
12 points.
Bye.
Armadera in 3rd. Aladar in 4th. Then we have Kriestein, Cameron, Dazios, Tramper. And then the guys who didn't finish, which are Ghost, was that Raider Sky, and Helmetless Dig. So that was tonight's race. Unfortunately, next week I won't be able to make it to the race, so I won't be streaming. And after that we have a break week, so we'll see us in 3 weeks' time for the Japanese Grand Prix. Have a good night, and bye-bye.